is, like I said, an encouragement and a motivation to me every day. He's got a great little website, alswellness.com, and he talks a lot about his journey, talks a lot about his the different motivational things that he's given me to chew on. So I encourage you to go check that out. I love you, Ryan.
Hello, hello. Does that sound good, everybody in the back?
A little closer to the mouth.
Hello?
There you are!
Alright, thank you. So as my Aunt Ruby said, I'm Ryan Farnsworth. I'm a writer and I'm a poet. I'm a person living with ALS. And what's first and foremost on my mind and heart right now is just gratitude. Gratitude for my family, all of you beautiful people. Gratitude for the ALS Association and everything that they do for people with ALS like myself. And I'm grateful for all of you for coming together and supporting this cause. I was actually born here in Monterey and lived here for the first 10 years of my life, and so it's especially exciting for me to this be my first Monterey ALS walk. So I was diagnosed with ALS back in 2015, almost exactly 3 years ago, within about a week. And if there's anything that I've learned in this time of living with ALS, it's that we have the power to choose how we perceive the events and the circumstances of our reality. We have the power to choose whether we're perceiving the positive or the negative from day to day and from moment to moment. And when you get right down to it, life is all about the experience. It's all about enjoying the process to the best of our ability. And so when you truly recognize this, of course we're going to want to focus on what we're grateful for friends and family, and for all of the beautiful things that make this life worth living. But sometimes when you're living with ALS, if you have a friend or family member with ALS, or if you've lost somebody to ALS, it can be really hard to focus on the positive because the negative is right there in your face so directly. And it's okay to focus on the negative. But I'd encourage everybody listening today, and a reminder for myself as well, that if we tend to only focus on the negative within our daily experience, what isn't working, what's wrong, then that doesn't make a particularly enjoyable experience of life, does it? The beautiful thing about living a life of appreciation and gratitude is that it's not something that you have or you don't have. It's not something that's set in stone. It's a process of training our minds to see what works, to see what's good, and to see what we're grateful for on a day-to-day basis. And I've actually experienced the benefit of this practice in my own life. A couple years ago, I was deeply depressed, highly socially anxious, and really not enjoying life at all. And I was completely physically healthy. And now, while experiencing one of the greatest challenges that I can imagine in living with ALS, and experiencing the kind of loss of physical function that comes with that, that's so intense, I now find myself more peaceful and more happy and more fulfilled than I can remember feeling for a long time. So I'm evidence that it really works, that where we choose to put our focus is what ends up filling our field of vision. So I'd inspire everybody here today. I know we've got our own individual problems and issues, and I honor you for whatever you're going through, whether you have ALS, whether you have a friend or family member with ALS. But on a day like today, we can practice gratitude because it's so easy. There's so much to be grateful for today, surrounded by friends and family, and all that we're doing to move forward awareness for ALS, create the kind of patient care that people need. And hearing all these beautiful stories just fills me up. And moving forward the research that's moving us closer to finding a cure. So I just encourage you today to feel that flame of gratitude and appreciation that's within your heart. And it's so strong here. I know everybody can feel that. And watch what happens in the coming days and weeks as you let that flame of gratitude and appreciation grow within you, and watch how it changes your world and your experience. Thank you guys so much.